What's up, my lambs? Welcome back to the Available Post Podcast, the podcast where I speak to the void and maybe someone listens. I'm Callum, and today it's very cold outside. I have no heater. There it is. There's the lack of heater. Nice. Just pipes. Just pipes. And now my hot water's frozen. So you know what we're going to do? That's right. It's cooking with Callum again. We're going to make some goddamn soup because that's the only thing you can do in the times like this. So I've already done some of my stuff. I've already done a couple things. Now we're gonna see here. You can see my nice poncho. We got some onions in front of us. We're gonna cut up the onions. That's what we're gonna do. We're back at it. I've already washed the potatoes. I've got some of the garlic here. It's all nice. Things just do. Things just do now. And we're gonna make some kind of chowder. I don't know. I thought I had leeks in the freezer. I didn't. No leeks in the freezer. Leeks in the house. But I can't eat those. So you know, my onions aren't doing too good. But, you know, if the video doesn't get uploaded, you'll know I'm dead. Bad onions, I guess. You cut off the bad bits, throw the onion down, trash the onions. This is Canadian living. This is some hot Canadian, no, some cold Canadian living, really. It's going to be a bit bad, but that's okay. Because we're here, we're going to make some kind of chowder. I'm going to try a roux for the first time, you know? And it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I'd like to say off the bat, I do have a furnace coming. It's a boiler. It's very expensive. So, fans of the show, like, comment, subscribe. That's how you can fuel my. I have a job, so I don't need the money, but I do want the subscriptions. Want the subscription, so like, you know, fuel my ego. It makes it less cold in here. Every like adds a degree, like 0.01 degrees Celsius higher in my house. So if we can make it to, like, you know, 10,000 likes, my house will be in a livable temperature, and maybe my pipes won't be frozen. So I can have hot water and have a hot shower without having a storm shower where I boil water on the stove and try and, you know, use the hot water from that. There's a garbage down here. That's what I'm reaching down there for. I got potatoes. I'm going to put potatoes in the soup. I think it's going to be a nice, like, chowder thing. I'm going to cut up these onions. I'm going to cut up this garlic. We're not going to put any of that in there yet. We're going to make the roux first. It's not spelt roux like R-U-E, which is what I thought it was. It's spelt French, so there's an X in there. Yeah, so I thought we were gonna have a nice, like, drag race in my soup, but instead it's gonna be French. And that's all the jokes I got for today. I'm sure I'll come up with more as I go, but you know, all these cooking shows, they always just, like, do all these cuts and stuff. Like, obviously with the knives they cut, but, like, they do cuts in the video, and so you miss out all the fun bits, like the chopping and the cooking. But that's not what we do here at the Available Post Podcast. The Available Post Podcast is the podcast where we sit and we make the soup. I probably won't. Normally I, like, fully make the meal and then we eat it together. And I sit there and I do a thing where I, like, stare at the camera, do a weird thing. But you know, it's a fucking soup. It's going to take all day. I want it to take all day so I can heat up the house. Heating up the house with the soup is pretty much the reason I'm making the soup. I have no heat, so I must soup. And that's the way this goes. And if you also are living in, like, minus 18 degree Celsius weather, and you should make soup with me. And hopefully you're not in a position where you can't afford soup, because it's rough out there, and I get that. And by the time this video comes out, I'm guessing things will be even more rough. So obviously, it's not February 1st right now when I'm recording this. It's January 26th. And who knows what will happen between those days. It seems like everything happens every day, all the time. And it's not great. There's been better things. There's been better years. In better years, I'm going to use this little cute little bowl to put all this garlic in, just so it's out of my way, so I don't have to look at it ever again. But I want to have my stuff pre-chopped, so I can just add it right after I make my rooks. I also had to Google how to make a roux. Apparently, it's just equal parts flour and fats. You can use any fats. You can use butter. You can use animal fats. Maybe I'll even put some olive oil in there. Who knows? You just gotta whisk it until it's done. I do have a whisk. The problem is cleanup. Because, oh yeah, I gotta get my cleaning water boiling. Gotta start that because obviously you want to clean with hot water, but if you have no hot water, it's hard to clean with hot water. Does that make sense? And because the hot water's frozen, my softener's not doing too well either. So the water's not only, the water where I live is very hard. Some of the hardest water around. But so you got got a lot of calcium in that water. And that's kind of close to my name, so, you know, I kind of appreciate that, but it's fine. We're just going to chop these little onions up. Maybe I'll give you guys a little look at a little look-see, a little sneak peek at all the onions and stuff. You can be like, wow, he's not that good at cutting up onions, so I'm going to tell you to, shut up. Okay? Just got off work. Came home, pipe still frozen. Dog's around here somewhere. Being a silly goose. It's fine. She ate her food, so that was nice. We cut up these potatoes. I think I want them in 8s. Each potato into 8 pieces. It's like a boil. No, I can't boil the potatoes in the cleaning water. That would be bad. I'll have to use it in the stock. I have stock I made the other day. Mostly to keep the house warm. The sun's out right now, which means the guns are out too. Right here, look at that. You get my little noodle limbs. But we got that going on. It's awkward. It's awkward to not have any kind of stand for this, because like you're just seeing the bottom of my mouth and it's moving. But it's okay. It's okay. Everything's fine. Also, ponchos, not very good in the kitchen. But we're doing it because that's what I have on. I have the poncho on. I got a little like shirt sweater underneath. That's my fit. I got pants on too. Because, you know, I don't need any scandals on my site. Not that kind of scandal, at least. Alright, we're cutting. Potatoes are cut. We can witness now. We can witness now my glory. I guess I can just switch it over. That's my glory. Look at that. Look at that. Garlic, potatoes, onions. It's going to be a hell of a soup. So we're going to come over here. I got to figure out an instrument to take out this flour. Okay, we got flour over here. It's very tough doing things with one hand, you know? It's not my kind of one-handed game, if you know what I mean. Put you down here. Up into the sun? No, I'll put you over here. There you go. You can look at my vast emptiness of stuff over there. Here, let's get you a good look over into the nothing. That'd be fun. You can look at nothing. You can look at nothing while I get my flour and stuff together. Nope. All right, there you go. See over there? See over there? See that hole? See that hole without a furnace? That's the hole without a furnace. My dog's wagging her tail. She's over here. She thinks someone's at the door. No one's at the door because I'm talking, but that's okay. I'm going to grab an instrument to get the flour out. I don't know. I need a whisk. I need a spoon. Cup, I guess. Alright, well, I'm back. You squat down. It's good. It's nice down here, you know? I got whisk and I got cups. So I think I'm going to do like this size of cup. What is this, half a cup? Half a cup of flour? Is that a roux? I don't fucking know. I'm just going to throw butter in a pan. I got to melt the butter first. Ooh. I almost donked it, everybody. We can't be donking it. So I got my butter. Got my butter. the pan. Put the butter in the pan. We're going to put about that much flour in there too. So we're going to turn on the heat. It's lit. That's good. I'm going to turn on the back heat too. It's having a hard time lighting that back one. So I gotta get myself a little lighter. Because it doesn't work if you use a heavier. I said that was my last joke, but clearly I have more jokes. All right, so we're going to hit on this. Let's just... Okay, we lit it. Nice. So it's going to... Big pot's going to boil. It's 342. We got this guy. It's starting to melt. That's good. I'm going to put away my lighter. Lighter's gone. Heavier now. We got a whole bunch of stuff. We got the flour that we're going to add in after. We got some sherry to basically make it go down. You put the sherry in and then it's a bit better. Gonna plug this guy in and we're going to get, I don't know, different angle. Who knows? Down here? Over here? How am I going to see me? Like this? It's pretty funny. It's a good angle. It's a great angle. Best angle in the world. I wish I could hang like this. I just don't have the tools necessary to make this work. So, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to make this work. Can I hook it in here? That'd be kind of fun. Does it hook? Doesn't hook. Could I hook on this? And just slide around? I got little hooks like little guys. Just little guys. 2 hooks at once. Oh my god, look at that. You're hanging now. Well, that's pretty fun. Now I could use my hands at least. That's good. So I got my food over here. And I guess it's a pretty artistic angle, that's for sure. Artistic's a word to use for it. I'll wait till my butter melts. And then I gotta whisk the shit out of it. But for now, we're good at that. I'm gonna grab alright. We grab the flour, get a scoop. Probably make about this much roux. Alright. It's been started, so now I gotta... I put too much flour. I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil. You need a bit more fat. And we're just gonna mix it. Yeah, keep on mixing it. Okay. It's done. We're gonna take it off the heat. Take it off the heat. I'll show you. That's our base. Now we're going to cook some of these onions and garlic down so we can add it back into the soup because you don't really want to just have it all raw dogging, right? Right? That's right. That's correct, everybody. You don't want to just raw dog it. Hopefully it stops cooking off the heat, but I'm sure it'll keep cooking. That's whatever. Not much I can do about it. I'm going to put my wok on top so I can move this over, throw this down. All right, we're gonna heat this back up again, and we're gonna use like beautiful, maybe a bit of olive oil in there so we can cook up some of our things and just bleed out like the onions and the potatoes, just to get a little color on them. In the roux, we're gonna add some. For the soup, we're gonna have some peas and carrots as well. You gotta mind your peas and carrots. You always have to clean up as you go. So I'm gonna get rid of this flour because I never want to see it again. Never want to see the flour again. And it's gone now. Look at that. Off it goes into the cupboard. Things we also gotta remember: season your food. If you don't season your food, okay, you're somehow whiter than me, and that's impossible. So make sure you season your food. You know, MSG's good too, but not in this dish. It's not an MSG dish. Not every dish needs MSG, but most of them do. Just not this one. It's getting hot. We're gonna slap that light on. There's lights right behind me. It looks like I'm talking to you inside the sun, but I'm not. I swear I'm not. Maybe I'll just turn it off. Now it's too dark, right? Now you get mood light, Callum. That's not too bad. Yeah, it's all right. What about up here? Is this a good spot? Will it stay up here? Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, we can work with that as long as it doesn't slide. If it slides, we're booked, but that's okay. You're on the range hood right now. Is it gross up there? How gross is it? Is it gonna make my phone gross? It's probably gonna make my phone gross. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. That's okay. We'll just let's do some one-hand action. I'll put you back up on here for now. There you go. Good. Nice. All right, so we're gonna first add the onions and the potatoes because well, the onions need to cook down a bit first. Then I'll add the garlic. Then I'll add the potatoes. You get a little sizzy. You want that little sizza in there. You know, you're not supposed to really use your hands if you're cooking for other people, but it's like the old saying goes, right? Your hands are the forks of the earth. So use them. And if people complain about it, tell them to suck it up. Tell them you don't have any heat or running with hot water. So your hands probably are the cleanest bet. Because who knows what your utensils touched. Smelling really good. I'm going to get myself a nice wooden spoon, an assault weapon for most immigrant parents. If you know, you know. And we're gonna slap around here. I want to get a little bit of color on them. I'm going to get some salt. A little bit of salt on these guys. Maybe some pepper. I'm going to crack some pepper first because I thought of it. All right, good. Cracked some black pep. Now I need a little bit of salt. And trust me, I always have lots of salt on me. As a gamer, saltiest man around. Okay, we cracked some salt on there. We did some pepper. I don't think I need any other seasoning just yet. I'm like wishy-washy on that. Getting wishy-washy. Wishy-washy, splishy, splashy. What are we doing? Where did I put my... There it is. You need the wood spoon. Ooh, onion view now. Ooh, onion view. Yum. Getting like a good coloring. You want it a bit a bit more than this. Just a bit more. We got it on about medium. I've also put tin foil underneath my stove just so it's less of a pain in the ass to clean up lately. The older I get, the more I understand. The more I understand the cleaning process. That's okay. Beautiful. Back to me time. Excellent. We're back to me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add the garlic in. Okay, it's added in. Nice. Garlic is added in. All of it. I want all the garlic. Fingers are the forks of the world. And they're in, done, nice, delicious. We're gonna mix that around a little bit. Get some of that garlic whatever in there. I guess you can see if you want to. There it is. Look at that. Look at that. You know, this is hard to do with one hand. Most YouTubers have budgets, and they have friends and people to do it, and they have heat in their house, and they have running hot water. But not this YouTuber. That's what I'm the YouTuber now. I've been on this site for over 2 years, and let me tell you, it's all right. It's all right. It's not like a very natural growth on my channel. Normally I'll do like a whole bunch of videos that I like and stuff, and then I'll put something with anime tits on it, and people look at that. Yeah. So I mean, there's that. There's that. What I should do, I'll be back in 1 second. I got myself a nice watcher plushie from Resist X1000. 1000X Resist, 1000X Resist. And I'm going to have Watcher watching me as I cook too. Nice little limited edition plushie. Very cute. Very good game. You should play that game. You. Play that game. It's good. Good game. Good game. Great stuff. Okay, potatoes in. You know what? Potatoes in the roux stock. Now we're going to turn that on. I think that's what we're supposed to do. And we'll start cooking that on, because now we're going to start disillusioning. I got some sherry, and I'm going to put it in with the stuff, and then we're going to put that stuff, after it's cooked down a little bit, into the soup base. We're going to figure it out. There you go. Sherry officially added. Hooray. So we can look what that looks. It smells like gross sherry. But, you know, I know when it cooks down it's going to taste a lot better than it smells. It's just, where in the freedom did I put my spatula? There it is. We're gonna mix this guy up. We're gonna get our mix-ups. We're gonna do this angle. How do you like this angle? Yeah, we need to up the heat on this shit, because we need to cook down that alcohol. Because if there's any of that alcohol in this soup, it's gonna taste like poop from a butt, there, bud. You know, and if we're you don't have to have heat to have good eat. I tell myself that, so you don't get, you know, so we all don't just get depressed. You need to do this, to do that, to not get depressed. And it's okay. Things are fine. everything's good. Gotta make sure this is fully cooked down. I'm going to, once that's cooked down, we're in dark mode now. Once that's cooked down, I have some like chicken turkey scraps and stuff that I'm going to put in, which is like going to be the protein of this, because it's going to be kind of like a chowder, so it's already kind of ground up. So we're going to do that. We're going to add the peas. We're going to add the corn. We're going to, well, we'll add the peas and corn probably like last. We'll add some cream to this, and I have some stock. And we'll see how that goes. But I want to get some of the water, especially some boiled water. We can like add some of that if we don't have enough stock. Adding water isn't ideal because like we have stock, but you know, it's the way it goes. So we're almost all the way cooked down to like almost a caramelized onion garlic. Look at that. Look at that shit. Beautiful. Obviously, it's not caramelized onions because we didn't sit here for 400 years boiling it down, but still not bad. Gonna have some nice sweet flavor to our thing. We're gonna turn that off now. I'm gonna hang you back up because this is a two-hander there, bud. You know, sometimes it's just a one-hander. This time it's a two-hander. Once I get cold, like my Canadian really comes out, eh? And that's just the way it be. But hopefully you can look past that, eh? I need a little grabby mitts. If you don't use your grabby mitts, you get your little mitts burned. All right, we're bringing it in. Okay. So I gotta hurry up because the stock is starting to burn on us. So we wanna get this stock. I made some delicious, like, it's got every animal in the sun. Bunch of beef broth, everything. It's basically just Jello. Here, I'll show you. It's basically just Jello. At fridge, we got some beautiful beef Jello, and we want to mix that in so it'll get nice and gravy-like. I got some more in the thing. I might add some water to it and then add that in. It's got lots of fat content, which will be good. We just want to stir this up. Give this a nice stir. And keep that heat up going. So what we're going to do is I got a little bowl here into my water that's hot, and we're just going to add a bit of that. Just to first of all keep the heat up and incorporate everything. Mix it around. Not bad. We're getting good. Excellent. And yeah, so we're gonna. Ooh, listen, I fucked it up a little. I wanted to put this hot water into the little like milk container thing that I had it in, or not milk container, into the cup, the takeout container. Basically, I had my stock in, so I could mix it around and get all the goods out. I've done that now. It's slurried up, so now all of it's there. We go. Added more into the soup. Done. Delicious. Next thing, I'm gonna add in my my stuff. It looks like it's just stuff, just a bunch of like chicken and things like that. Whatever. I'm gonna add it to the soup because we don't waste things here. Okay. Yeah, so groceries in Canada are the highest raising inflation in all the G7 countries. So we're not about to just waste food here, okay? We just can't afford it. Okay? I have a furnace coming in. It's gonna cost me $18,000. And you've seen my subscribers. There's like 10 of you. And I mean, obviously that doesn't pay the bills. I do have a different job, but like I said, every like, every comment, every subscribe, 0.01 degrees higher in my house. Burn this place down. Calling to action. This is a call to action. We call this in the YouTube business a call to action. And there we go. There's all my goods. Calls to actions are good for everybody, especially me, because I'm the person you're subscribing and liking to. Right? Sure gosh darn hope so. So now we put our peas in. Just frozen peas. Do I do? Nah. You got your corn. This one I'm just going to put all the corn in. Normally I wouldn't put corn in this, but my wife loves corn, so. Excellent. I'll put these peas back in the freezer. Put away my olive oil. And we're going to stir this up a little bit. Look at this. Look at this. It's starting to look much more like a soup. And we're just going to basically have this boil down for a while so the potatoes get cooked. There's nice little meat bits, nice little stuff. It's going to be pretty good. We'll season it afterwards. Maybe some salt. Maybe I'll, I don't know, paprika or something. Who knows? I just hope there's not a lot of, like, bones or things in that chicken. I did, like, try and get rid of all that stuff, but you never know. You never know when you're breaking apart the stuff you boil down. Who knows who will show up to the party. So there might be a bone or two in there, but eat around it. Eat around it, bud. Okay, well, that's been, that's it. That's all I got for you. It's going to be the available podcast where I speak into the void and hope someone listens. I hope someone likes, comments, and subscribes, because I don't have any goddamn heat. I actually, it's real. It's not a game. I actually don't have heat in my house. I have, like, space heaters going. Anyways, catch you in the next one. Bye for now.